It's that 80s nostalgic toy guy again. Are you ready to get Hot Toys, the Mandalorian TV series, the Mandalorian and Child 1/6 scale figure out of the box? I'm excited to get it out of the box. I hope you're excited to watch. Let's get at it. We're going to jump right into this. I've got this sucker already sliced open, ready to go. Ready, set, go. The Mandalorian, which is my favorite TV show running right now. I just cannot wait to get this sucker out of the box. Sucker! Without further ado, let's get to it. That protective piece that comes across these parts where you slice open the boxes with these scissors. This is always nice because sometimes, inevitably, you're putting a little bit too much pressure. You might go through, and hit that box. This protects that. You'll hit this before you hit that box. Great job again, Hot Toys. We appreciate that very much. As always, got the coffee. Gotta have that rollout juice. Roll out. Put this like that. This is a big box. This is a nice 1/6 scale figure right here. Boom. Boom. Shipping boxes I don't care about too much. These things though, with these this beautiful box art that you see there with the Mandalorian and the Child and the Star Wars logo and this wraparound piece, I don't want to damage that stuff. Not only because it looks awesome, but because if I go to resell this thing, I do not want the value to depreciate at all. But you as a collector can do a lot of things wrong to make your collectibles be worth less money. And believe me, by accident, I've done a few of those things wrong.
You don't understand. It was an accident.
And, yeah, I had some sad moments. All right, let's get this thing out of this protective sleeve. The artists and stuff at Hot Toys, it's just they're really second to none when it comes to the modern collectibles. Or they really are. Ta-da! There's that box. That's really nice.
Nice.
I'm just excited to get this thing out of here because this box is really nice and big. I want to see really quickly what these guys look like in here. Always take a moment to admire it. I am an oil painter, so I admire artwork, whether it's digital art, printed art, painted art, whatever kind of art it is. I do appreciate it.
And you know, I would like to take just a second and thank you.
Let's get this out of here. I don't force the issue. I let it all just I let it all come to me. All right. Once again, just nice little beautiful artwork. The wraparound piece down there. I like that. That's pretty neat. We'll set this gently down here. And then I believe that's like the scene from the first episode there when the Mandalorian first sees the Child. You know, back in the very beginning, first episodes, that first season or whatever, when we don't know that his name's Grogu, or at least I know I didn't know his name was Grogu until the second season.
Grogu?
And we're gonna give you the first look here. Ta-da! Okay, that is gonna look awesome in my new Star Wars display that I got going on. I've never really been a huge Star Wars fan. Just a passive Star Wars fan. The movies are awesome, great. TV shows are great. I was more of the Transformers, Thundercats.
The Transformers, each sold separately. Thundercats, Mama and Lion-O, each sold separately.
Masters of the Universe and all that.
Landshark vehicle, new from the Masters of the Universe collection.
G.I. Joe was huge.
It's here, the G.I. Joe collection.
But the Star Wars stuff just didn't hit me when I was younger.
It's Kenner's new Star Wars action figures.
As I've gotten older, though, I've appreciated the brand a lot more, and these newer collectibles are really hitting me in the collectible feels, so to speak. So let's get this little protective piece off here too. The accessories with the figure are, you know, the expensive pieces, the pieces that we definitely want to take care of. But second to the accessories, after the main figure, is the packaging in the box. I know I've got a lot of viewers that are in the box collectors, and I've been told by them that they watch my videos just because they don't unbox. So in a way, they have the items. In a way, they get to see the stuff out just by watching these videos, which is cool. That is cool to hear. Let's see how I can grab this thing out of here. Because this is an extremely big package here. Well, that piece comes off like that. So that's the top piece. I'm just going to set him there. Try not to give you guys a glare.
Hello?
Here. Set him there. Stay there. While I grab this other piece. There is a ton of accessories and extra pieces with this guy. You know, you kind of get a little bit of a sticker shock on the price of this fella. But let me tell you, I know how much this costs. I put it on pre-order as soon as I could, and like I said, it showed up in a package of other pre-orders that I did not have a clue were already out into my mailbox or whatever. So when I went and picked this sucker up from the UPS store or whatever and pulled it out of the box, I was just happy. I'm so happy. It was one of those ones I've been waiting for, and I was happy that I got it. I know around about how much I paid for this thing, and just looking at the packaging and everything, not going to be disappointed. Not going to be disappointed when you get it. So we got a ton of accessories.
You load 16 tons. What do you get?
An absolute onslaught of accessories, and I am okay with that. The more the merrier. I'm okay with storing a ton of great accessories. It just gives me more of an opportunity to change up the Mandalorian's the way that he stands on my display case or whatever poses I have him in. We are going to go over these accessories in this accessory pack. This amazing, fully loaded accessories pack for the Mandalorian and the child. I'm blown away, to be honest, at the amount of accessories in this box. I pulled this out of the box here, and I'm seeing this, and this Mandalorian. I'm seeing the child. I'm seeing all these accessories, and I'm more overwhelmed with what's here than I was with the price that I paid for this. Cash. Because it wasn't cheap. And that's a good thing, that I'm overwhelmed with stuff and things to do compared to the price. So Hot Toys did an amazing job with this package here. And we're going to get these accessories out of here one by one, and we're going to showcase them very well today. So, we are going to pull this little piece right here off, this top piece here. I think there was some tape on there that was kind of easy to get off. It kind of fell off, so that's good. I'm happy with that because this thing snaps in there very well. I'm going to be pulling these out of here one by one, and then I'm going to individually showcase them right now. Starting off, we have this flamethrower effect. Really nice. Later on, when we open up the Mandalorian, there's a removable piece on his arm that goes on to. We also have another firing effect. Just really cool. But this firing effect right here, it also has an attachment to it that goes onto his arm. Roughly the same place, but we're gonna figure all that out later when we get Mandalorian out and we put that piece on there. We have an extra interchangeable Velcroed shoulder piece with an etching on there, a raised etching there. We have this cool piece right here that's very fragile. It'll bend very easy, but this is a wired grappling hook. Okay, we have a piece here that goes on, let's see if I can get this out of here. This piece right here is an interchangeable piece that goes on the Mandalorian's helmet.
No living thing has seen me without my helmet since I swore the creed.
Down here, that's kind of plopped out here a little bit, that is the necklace that the child wears. Oh man, we have this thing right here. It can be used as a tool or as a knife. You see it used multiple ways in the TV show. Then we have, if we can get this out of here. Oh, we did. This thing is awesome. This is the Whistling Bird's accessory, firing accessory.
Whistling birds are a powerful defense against multiple enemies. Use them sparingly, for they are rare.
We have the blaster gun. This blaster gun is just in phenomenal shape and just really great craftsmanship on that, and artwork. It's an art piece. We have a piece of Beskar. I mean, you can't have a Mandalorian piece without Beskar. All right, so these two pieces right here with the tracking fob and detonator right here, we're going to pull out. And we're going to use this tool here to pop these suckers out. This is one of the Mandalorian's accessories. I'll go ahead and use that just to pop these out of here. Okay, get this tracking fob and detonator out of here. There we go, we got it. So we have the tracking fob and detonator right here. Kind of put those like that. We're going to display these in a really cool way here momentarily. Tracking fob and detonator. Tracking fob and detonator as seen in the Mandalorian TV series. Oh, and then we have 2.5 extra sets of hands here. And then I'm going to just pop them over my hand, toss these off to the side. We don't need those. So within these hands, we have 2 hands that are trigger hands right here. 2 trigger hands right there at the fingers and everything like that. And then we have two fist hands right there for when he's close-up battle and he's got to punch his way out. And then we have a hand here, a right hand for holding, say, that tool or that knife or any of his other accessories. Looks like he'd even stick some Beskar down in there, but that's pretty cool. We are going to showcase these pieces individually right now. We are going to hit on the flamethrower effect. We are going to hit on the extra firing effect. We are going to hit on the whistling birds firing effect right here. We're going to hit on that. We're going to hit on these 2.5 sets of hands. We're going to hit on the interchangeable shoulder piece. We're going to hit on the tool / knife. We're going to hit on the child's necklace, the extra piece that goes on the helmet, an extra interchangeable piece that goes on the helmet, the wired grappling hook. We're going to hit on this sucker so you can see that thing close. We have got the blaster gun. We're going to hit on that. We got a piece of Beskar, and we're going to hit on that. And we got the tracking fob and detonator. Let's see what these things look like close up. We have here the flame throwing fire effect, and the looks like a cloudy gray to white firing effect with, as you'll see over here, little metal tips at the end of that.
These are the Whistling Birds tips
that to fire out with that item there. The ends right here, they attach to the Mandalorian on his person, on his arm, and we will go over that later on. Now,
we have that beautiful, beautiful shoulder piece. It's a very clean shoulder pad. Doesn't look like it's got a lot of damage or anything like that, but it's a very nice piece. Interchanges with the shoulder pad that's on the Mandalorian still in the package. As it comes into view, look at that. That's just nice. That's just nice work right there. You flip that over and you see the Velcro of that interchanging shoulder piece. Now we have for you the blaster gun. This blaster gun is very well put together in terms of paint scheme, with the browns and the grays and the goldish copper right there. Very nice piece. Trigger is kind of built in with the plastic kind of stamped out, kind of not like a movable trigger. That would be a decent thing, but that's a lot. That's a tall order to ask for with these pieces. But this right here is extremely good quality. Now we see the 2.5 set of hands that come as accessories with this Mandalorian and the child. You'll see up here at the top here, these two right here, the trigger finger sticking out there where he holds his weapons, his guns, his firing weapons. Then you'll see coming around here, the open hand there where you can put the knife in there or anything else. Then you see the two closed fists there for hand-to-hand combat. There's the trigger finger. Very good paint job too. I mean, to see these up close is really, really nice. I like that. Look at that little bit of wearing on that paint job. That's very nice. Next, we have the knife or tool. The extra piece that goes on to the Mandalorian's helmet, it's interchangeable with another piece that's on his helmet inside the packaging. And you have the detonator and tracking fob. These two, this detonator and tracking fob combo is really cool. Really intricate work for such small pieces. There's an up-close look at that knife or tool, as they call it on the packaging. That's a lot of good paint job work in there, and just really good molding, stamping, however they get these things off the press. And then we have the tracking fob, the detonator, and the extra piece that goes on the Mandalorian's helmet. Just very nice pieces. Once again, very well done. We are almost finished, but we have a couple cool extra items here. We have a piece of Beskar. We also have the child's necklace and those whistling birds firing effect. Once again, as you see, very nice work here. Very nice painting. As you can see, the waviness in that Beskar right there, the waviness. If I move it a little bit, you'll kind of see it. It looks like that in the TV show. I remember it, and I went back and looked just the other night. Yes, his pendant there that that the child wears on his neck. The whistling birds firing piece. Look at that. Look at that work on there. That's really nice. Great job, Hot Toys, on these accessories. And last but not least, we have the wired grappling hook. And there's that grappling hook tip right there. Look at that blue on there. They did very, very well with this piece. It is a piece of wire and plastic at the tip, so just be careful. There's the long wire piece that leads up to that nice grappling hook tip there. Very nice job, Hot Toys, on those accessories. All right, we've went over all these accessories here, this plethora of accessories, but we've just hit the tip of the iceberg with these accessories. Inside this pack here, we got this back piece here that contains the jetpack and the awesome stand and holding pieces for the child and his hovering pram. That hovering pram will hook onto a long rod and go down into this rock-like structure and sit right next to the Mandalorian. Gonna look great.
It really is beautiful, Clark.
We're gonna go over what's in this main box. This is just gonna be fun, gonna be cool. Stay seated. I'll get you something to drink, get you something to eat. We got a lot more to go. Once again, I want to stop here. Thank you all for watching this video, for watching all my other videos.
for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, just please hit that subscribe button. You will not hate yourself for it. You will not be sorry. You won't miss anything. I don't want to miss a thing. A lot of surprises coming. A lot of great unboxing, both vintage and continued with the newer stuff. I love these new toy lines. I just appreciate you guys. I do. I really do. Thank you very much for watching this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You won't be sorry. Alright, let's get the Mandalorian and the child pieces out of here. We get the child pieces. The child pieces in this deluxe Hot Toys 1/6 scale set. Just amazing. Let's see. Can this pop right off? It's got these grooves on here, so we're going to go ahead and just pop this off here. Hot Toys does an amazing job of not, having us have to do too much cutting and snipping and, ripping and tearing and all that stuff, so that we don't damage these items. So we're just going to set this off to the side. Where do we want to start? I'm like a kid in a candy store. I kid you not. Let's start out with this one right here. This is the child in his hovering pram. We're going to set him off to the side. We're going to go over him in detail in a moment. Then we have Mr. the Child with his little coat or whatever it is he wears. I call it a coat. Kind of reminds me of E.T. When he puts on his outfits somewhat, when he's wearing the outfits, not the lipstick and everything else like that and the hair pieces. Some of the outfits that Drew Barrymore's character had him go in. Gosh, I love E.T. So I was a little kid when that came out, and it was just awesome. So too is the child here. Hot Toys did an amazing job here as well with the coloring, the wrinkles on the forehead, the eyeballs, all this stuff. He's got feet under here. Just awesome. His head, we're going to go over that. His head will remove. We will put that necklace on there. Continuing down the line. Let's get the Mandalorian out of there. The Mandalorian. Just holding this right now. It's just the excitement is palpable in my chest. First off, just can't believe that I can own a piece of this stuff right here that reminds me of the movie or the TV shows every time that I come in my collector's room. It's just amazing to have these pieces. And I think from the bottom of my collector's heart, Hot Toys and Mando and McFarlane Toys and Diamond Select Toys and Hasbro and Mattel, just all of you guys for what you guys do. I can't do this stuff. I'm an oil painter, as I said before, but I can't make this stuff. But thank you for doing it. Oh shoot! Hey, look at this. We have the rifle with a couple extra little things we'll go over on here. This thing's got a strap that you can see and a lot of other cool fun things. We're going to go over it. The cover, in case you wanted to pull the child out of his hovering pram, you could do so and display him beside of it somehow and put this lockable cover to his hovering pram on there. We're going to go over that as well. We have a cool LED lighted up Camtano that houses the Beskar. We are going to go over this in great detail. It is really cool, really nice looking, just really cool.
Cool.
We have extra joint pieces we're going to go over very quickly because they're just extra joint pieces. There's nothing crazy about them, but they are awesome that we have those. Thank you, Hot Toys, for the extra joint pieces. I have broken joint pieces before and been up, you know what, creek, and all I had to do is use glue. So I've got some pieces that have glue on them, and I don't want to glue. I want the things to move. We got extra batteries. We got batteries for the Camtano. We're going to put those on there. We've got a cool, just an extra throw in here. Didn't even know that was in there. The Mandalorian hologram. Didn't even know this was in here. But we're going to go over that. That's easy. I can go over it now. It's a Mandalorian blue hologram. Then look at this. A stack of Beskar. Now, I'm going to go over this right now. Look at this. Now you see it, now you don't. Look at that. Put a little trick, a little magic there. I grew up in the David Copperfield era. David Copperfield was on the TV all the time when we were kids and growing up. Throughout the 70s, 80s, and 90s, David Copperfield was everywhere. He still does stuff. But I had to pull my David Copperfield trick, only one I know. But it's magnet. I know a lot of magic tricks with magnets. But that's it. That's cool. We got basically here, we've got three things of Beskar from the Mandalorian. You know the Beskar. He gets the Beskar for turning in the child. And then he goes and gets back the child. That was awesome. What an awesome scene. And then he takes the Beskar and he makes that upgraded metal armor that he has that is featured on this item. All right. Shoo! That's a lot. I'm freaking ramped up. I'm excited. I get excited. I'm moving on. Moving on. We have got Mando the Mandalorian. I love whenever he's called Mando in the TV show.
Welcome back, Mando.
Pull off these plastic pieces right here that we can pull off. This one right here is in between his metal plastic pieces and the leather pieces right there. Nice little added protection. Then we see here, it's got some tape around here, so I'm going to very gently go in here. If you're now the in the box collector, this is the point of the show where you look away.
Look away! Look away!
This is gonna hurt. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. But there, that was quick. That was quick and painless. We don't need that tape on there. We don't need the plastic on there, but we do need to see these beautiful weathered boots. And cutting the tape, I'm not cutting underneath that plastic. I am not scratching up this piece. I do not want scratches on Mando. Man, that's cool. Mando looks cool. He comes with, of course, he comes with so many points of articulation. I forgot exactly what number, but it's a ton. And he comes with he's got hands that are open hands, which he can hold a myriad of things in there. Baby, hold on to me. Whatever you want to put in there. But you know me, I love the weapons being on him, so I'm going to put weapons on him. I see what we can go over right now. His belt there, you see where his, I believe those are the detonators right here. This detonator has got a little piece of like really soft cloth taped or glued to the back of it, and it slides right in there, and it goes right next to these other two pieces and kind of just sits right in there, just like that. But I don't want to lose it right now because I'm going to be laying them down and moving around, so I'm going to take it out. I'm going to set it off to the side. The belts on him and the holster and everything are really top notch on him. Let's go ahead and holster his blaster gun. We pull his arm up here a little bit. See how I'm just going to see how, as I do this stuff, I see how he moves. His shoulder moves out. His elbow joint's very nice. And then we find his holster over here. So then you just take his little blaster gun, stick it right down in that holster right there. This piece right here comes out, this leather piece right here, and you can put the gun down a little bit further, the blaster down a little bit further, and then you can cover this back up, put it back down in there. But we're going to leave it like that for now, flopping around like that. But it's held in there very nicely. I guess we can show you his interchangeable shoulder piece that comes off just like that. This one's just a bare shoulder piece, nothing crazy to look at, just Beskar shoulder piece. Well, you know what? We discover things together. This piece over here comes off as well, and I can turn him around. I didn't realize it had two. I really did not. I just found this. Did not know it had two removable pieces. So we can remove that one and put it on that side, and then put this one on this side here. Theoretically, there should be another shoulder piece somewhere where you can get it to where you can have something else on there. That'd be cool. But there we go. We got the animal engraved shoulder piece right there. Then we see right here is a hole in his cape. And what that hole in his cape is for is to put this that piece right there through the strap. So we have his rifle with the little strap that is on there. That strap goes up and over his shoulder like this and attaches to his little belt right here. Just this little hole here. Then it snaps in there. Just like that. Slides right in there. And then it holds up like this. And then we have this piece, this hole back here in his cape. And then there's a little holder here. Little two pieces of leather. And I'm going to show you this here when I pull it through. Two little pieces of leather here that come through that little hole right there. Just like that. Those little pieces. Those come through. They actually, it looks like they magnetized it. Oh yeah, they magnetize together. That is so cool. So it comes over here, and then they magnetize together. Right there. So it holds his weapon like that. That is a really cool thing. The magnets work on this is out of the world. Out of this world, Hot Toys. Holy cow. So that holds that on there. His head, we can see is really, really movable. We see all this armor that's down here around his ankle here. Pushing up on it, doesn't look like any of that moves out. None of that stuff comes out. But then we have up here, we have some removable armor. Sorry. Up here we have some removable ammo that comes out just like that. Just like that. I don't know if that, oh no, all these come out. Oh wow, so we got 4 removable pieces of ammo and like extra little spots where if you were able to come up with some extra ammo from another piece, you could fill that sucker up with 2 more pieces. This ammo, actually, if you look real close here, this piece right here lifts up. Right there, that came unmagnetized, that's okay. But for the purpose of this video, that actually works out pretty well. That piece right there flips out right there. And you can actually flip this ammo inside there. And that ammo went right down inside there. Right down inside there. To the point where you can actually collapse it and close it on there. Another piece on this weapon is a removable scope. This nice scope here is fully removable with 2 little holes in there that align with 2 little rods here that hold it in place. As you know, in the TV show, Mando takes this thing up to his eyes, zooms out and sees a whole bunch of stuff. And he can do that right here. Actually, I think there's a piece in his hand where he can actually kind of hold it up there. I would not over stress it because you don't want to break this piece. He's not cheap. But yeah, that's removable. And it just goes right back on here. I'm going to do that while I'm actually talking to you. It's that simple. It pops right on there. Can you stand up, Mando? I think you can. Alright, so we have a removable piece on his helmet here that comes off on his right side here. Just like that. That removable right side earpiece. We put in this cool little firing piece.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Right there. Let's get him up there close. Look at that. That looks pretty neat. Very neat. And yes, I trust these very well to hold it like that. I'm probably making people cringe.
Clark, what's wrong?
These things are meant to be handled and played with and moved around and positioned and posed.
I can't stop!
All right, so we went over the headpiece. All right, so we have the Beskar there. We have the Camtano. We have this cool little hologram piece we are going to just display beside him whenever we put the stand together. His little knife or his tool here goes right on front of him here. It goes right here in his shin piece. Just stick it right in there. Just be careful with that piece. That piece right there is not a really well thought out place to put him. But you know, that's where it says where it goes, and that's where I'm going to show you. On his person here, there is some nice battle damage done to that leg armor there. That's a really cool little piece there. You have undamaged and the damaged, looks like the older piece. Here we have Mando fighting a couple roughnecks at the beginning of Season 1, Episode 1 in the cantina. He's wearing his old armor. His Beskar other piece here. And man, yep, I had a inclination, I had some sort of thought that this was going to come off, and it does. It's removable. There's probably going to be an accessories pack or something else we can do to get the matching Beskar to go on there. But that's pretty neat as well.
Neat trick.
We got the blasting pieces here. Here we have this stuff on here already, and it comes off right here at this spot right here. And this one right here goes on right over top of it. So that piece right there can be on there like that. We could put the flamethrower firing effect on him as well. On this right side, we take this hand off, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to take this hand off and just put a trigger finger on there. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to have him hold his weapon or not right now, but I might. So let's just put that trigger finger on there.
Pull the trigger.
See how that works. So on his forearm piece there's a little slot where you can stick the end of that flamethrower piece on there, and you can pretty much display both of these firing effects with him, which is really cool. I like having a lot of mobility, a lot of movement, a lot of flexibility with my pieces. And since we put that trigger finger hand on there, we're going to go ahead and see if we can't get this gun inside there, this blaster gun. And then I'm going to just be very gentle here. I'm being very gentle because I do not want to break this. This is not cheap stuff, you know. This is nice stuff here. I want to put his finger right in that fingering, that trigger spot there. And there we go. We got the blasting effect on there, and we have his blaster gun right there. Yeah, one thing I see here is that the magnet thing, if you mess with it too much, will come apart, but it goes right back together. I'm just messing with it a lot, so I'm just going to leave it sitting there. The tracking fob goes on his right side here. So we're just going to slide it in his belt, and that's really where it sits, right in his belt. Not a crazy holding spot for it, but it just slides right there in his belt. This is the Whistling Birds pieces. Those, of course, go over here on this side. Let's set Mando down there real quick, and we'll go over this. This is that piece, the original piece that comes with Mando out of the package. This comes with an empty, spent, like holster or canister or whatever of Whistling Birds. You pop that out, reload it with a full canister of Whistling Birds. Pop it back on here just like the original here if you want the Whistling Birds there with it. And there he is, the Whistling Birds loaded, fully loaded right there on his left hand there. Just a ton of accessories, so many accessories that, man, I feel like I'm going to lose them. Holy cow.
Holy cow!
But that's okay. That's a lot of stuff. Just a lot of stuff. Now we have the wired grappling hook here. The wired grappling hook is supposed to go into a slot over here in his right arm. It's not really a crazy awesome slot, but it goes in there just like that. It's nothing crazy, but it goes in there. Just something to be careful about if you're displaying it like that. And it really can go in a couple different spots up here, but there looks like there's a little slot right there where it can go up there pretty far. We're going to take that out. I do not want to bend that or break that. We're going to put Mr. Mando's rifle behind him. We're going to set him up over here, right there. We're going to set his firing effects over there. We're going to go over the child and his hovering pram. It's very simple. He comes with a cool little blanket, his little blankie, which is really cool. The nice patina on this, the nice paint job, the wear paint job, really great. Mr. the child is magnetized, perfectly magnetized there. He sits right up front. Will sit no place else on this, right up front. That's where he sits. His little hands come out there. His head does move, which is nice. He's got those nice eyeballs, and he's got the open, cute little mouth there, and the coat, the wrinkled up coat, and you can probably hear it. Boom! It just goes right down inside there. Also, we take this off. This right here, if you want to display it like that, will slide right on there just like that. It fits perfectly. Great job, Hot Toys, on that. Though I don't want an egg sitting next to my Mando. I want a open egg with the child. That's who I'm going to sit next to him. We have got the child, the standing child, who you've seen standing here patiently waiting. Me, he's got his hand up here. Me.
Please pick me, please, Julia.
Me. He has got the black eyeballs and a more concerned look there. He has got the little teeth hanging out. That is a very cute thing right there. You are cute. Dare I say cuter than E.T.? I don't know. 1 and 1A. Let's go ahead and pop his head off here. Gently twist and pull, and then it'll come off. Nice, easy joint there. We have got his necklace. You set that inside here, like so, and then you pop that down there. We put his head on here like this, just like that. It pops down very nicely, and the child has his nice necklace on there. That is a cool accessory for an accessory. Just crazy. A lot of display choices here you can do. Whatever scenes you like from the movie, you can almost make them with all these.
You understand? Great.
Now, before we move on there, let's go ahead and just show you those feet. The bottom part of Mando is just amazing. I have already popped the batteries out there on this Camtano, and I'm going to show you what happens here. These pieces on the side here, you pull down on these with your thumb, pull it down, and then pull out, and they come out. They got this sliding mechanism. Really intricate, nice, but plastic sliding element in there that helps you move these up and down. Be very careful with these. I've opened this a couple times in prep for this video, and just be very careful with this. I don't want you to break this, but these doors could break very easy. Go around, open them all up, slide them out just like so, push down and pull out very gently, pull them out fully. Now, the Beskar, which I'm going to take this extra piece of Beskar and just set it over here. The Beskar that I want here is a stack that looks like I like the oblong looking odd stack. We're going to set it in here. There is a groove in the back of that built in that attaches to the piece right there. Slide that in there and it pops right on there. We're going to set that right there. Now up top is this piece right here. Lift up on both sides, and I'll hold that Beskar down to show you. You pull that off and it reveals an on and off switch and the battery compartment. I've got my little Phillips screwdriver here. We're going to undo that battery compartment just like that. Pop this out, and we're going to pop these batteries in there.
2 hours later.
All right, got that third battery in there. We're going to close up this top part on here with the screw. Do a little work here.
Just whistle while you work.
There is an on and off switch here, and you and I together are going to see this thing light up that Beskar. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. It's all lit up in there. That is really cool, really nice. We're going to hold on to the Beskar and see if we can't show you guys that. That's very cool. Very nice work there. All right, put this back up on top there. We have the Camtano with light up stuff there. We're going to leave that on. We're going to finish up by putting this stand together, this intricate, crazy, awesome stand. Boom! Oh, nice. Look at that extra piece there. Now, this is the deluxe package, and it came with a lot of extra pieces. I like that. I love the deluxe stuff. So we have another one of these with my Stormtrooper guy over there. Like I said, man, when these parts happen right here, in the box collectors, look away, look away. Star Wars The Mandalorian in awesome silver. That is spectacular in every single stretch of the imagination. Love it. Set that right there. This piece evidently goes off to the side, or this right here piece can be moved in a lot of different ways. Evidently, you can display it like that. I'm assuming, well, yeah, you can put it on that side too. I kind of like it away from me right now. I do not want to have anything bothering me right now.
What the heck is bothering me?
Oh wow, that's a nice little holder right there. This holder is going to be cool. I'm going to like this one a lot. Oh wow, that's metal.
What the heck is that?
Let's go ahead and set this in here. That has made me very happy. This piece comes off there. Oh, that's flexible stuff. Okay. Oh wow, that's flexible metal. That's probably like a coiled wire in there with a plastic covering, and it's very flexible. So you could actually move that right there. So this piece, you need a screwdriver for as well. So it tightens down on there. So unscrew it a little bit, loosen it up, set it down on top of there, and it will slide down to wherever you're going to want it. Then we have this little plastic piece that fits on the bottom of the hovering pram there. On this rock, there's a little placeholder there for if you're not storing the hovering pram on there. Pull that out. It reveals that little hole there. You stick that hovering pram inside that very snug little hole there, and he sits right there. We got this thing almost on display, and he moves around however you want him to. Let's have him a little bit turned in like that. One last big thing before we put him on display, and I bid you all adieu. Oh, the jetpack.
This will make you complete.
Thank you.
So many accessories. So, on Mando's back here, we have metal magnet in there. On this side of this beautiful jetpack, we have another magnet. They go together perfectly, just like that. Now, at the bottom of this guy, you'll see where his where the fire and the smoke and everything is supposed to come out when he goes up. There are two little blasting flamethrower pieces here, fiery jet propulsion blasts. They go right inside there, just like that. Very easy, they're snug, but they go in very easy. They're supposed to fit. They're made to fit. So you could theoretically just do what I'm going to do and I like to put all the accessories together. There's what it looks like from behind there. I put his cape up over his head, but that's what it looks like from behind. That jetpack is really nice. That's a really nice jetpack. Really good, man. They Hot Toys added every accessory we could ever want and hope for. For display purposes, I'm gonna set this maybe like right here. Maybe like right here. We're gonna set that down here like that. Hold that open like that. Take Mando, push him down here, and maybe I'll do a leg just to be careful. I don't like the way that stands on his waist there. You could do a lot of different things with this. You could hold it around a leg. You could hold it around his waist. This clamp, it clamps down pretty good. You can hold it like that, so he stands out there towards the front of his stand there. Let's put the child over here. Look at this stuff. This is just a crazy amount of accessories here. Just so much, so many pieces. Put all these extra pieces. Don't forget that little cap piece that goes inside here where the hovering pram goes. You do not want to lose that. We have just all these extra pieces that I can just move him around so many different ways, and all these, just stick stuff everywhere on him. Just amazing. I'm going to put it all up front there. Just set it beside of him. Put that Camtano there. His jetpack, we're just going to set it right up here. Well, I kind of like to do the extra head pieces right between the legs there. They display very well. That's probably what I'll do with that jetpack. That was a lot. That was a lot. Just the Mandalorian has so many cool, awesome pieces. It was just a lot. And I appreciate you guys for hanging there with me, for watching this video and seeing all these extra pieces. They all go together very nice. If you take care of it and look at it, the pieces go together very nicely, very smoothly, very easily. If you just take your time. Just take your time. I've got multiple Hot Toys pieces. I've got multiple Sideshow pieces now. This is my favorite piece right now. And for the money that I paid for this, I got my bang. With that all being said, with all that being unboxed, if you like this video, if you like the one before and the one before, and you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it very much. If you look forward to more fun and entertaining videos like the one you just watched, go ahead and click that subscribe button. As always, I am that 80s nostalgic toy guy, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon.
Don't make me beg here, because I will do it.